What the fuck happened?
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome.
That's a bunch of bullshit. I hit the button and it didn't go. God damn, I hate that shit.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me
I like redheaded boy pussy. Broadcasting live, part of Europe. This is the most badass broadcast. I don't know. Hey Nick, what's up? Nick and Walter here. And
Hi.
This is kind of open. Like that redhead boy pussy. Okay, Boomer. Oh, stop saying I'm being late. Oh, jerk off. All you.
Tommy Gay.
Why did my lights just fall down? What the fuck is going on here?
It's a good stream.
It's already starting off well. Hey, we're just going to open it up and kind of bullshit. These are Augie's favorite stream. And you guys are welcome to join Discord, call in. Oh, it'd be funny. Be funny. I'm working. I've worked my ass off on this video. I'm just about to the point where Baited breaks up in this video.
Almost there.
And then what I'll do is the last montage will be just like from 2017 to 1920 or whatever. And then we're done. We're happy, very proud. I should be proud. I should be happy. Why is everything just so weird right now? I can't. The mic's not in my face. I don't know what to do. I'm not very sure.
Hopefully this won't be the Call of Duty World War II stream.
Me too. Well, it can't be. I'll tell you why. I decided to write something like really nice to Gamer from Mars because I realized he's still he always gets always gets 100K. He's been around forever. He's literally been on I think the website since before he was turned 13.
But he's never been like a sex icon?
No, he's not. My favorite moment in Chopping the Point. My favorite point. One of my favorite point. Maybe is when I started talking about fucking sex stuff and he started getting all uncomfortable. That was one of my favorite moments of all time. Making him feel awkward. Don't ask me why. It makes me laugh.
I prefer when you asked Carson if he was a Nazi. Now he's got 8 girlfriends.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. And a lot of Eskimo brothers.
Could you imagine though if he was banging the same number of girls this whole time, like a fucking gangster?
Did you ever think for a minute that she didn't sleep with all these guys, but they told her boyfriend?
100%. I think it's gonna come back to bite everyone in the ass.
Yeah. Keem just put out a tweet that he's got to kick Call Me Carson or something. I guess I got to fight back. Well, anyway.
Well, because what is he gonna come out like? The girl's like, well, Carson didn't want to fuck, so I fucked everyone else. Like.
Jesus. Maybe he's well. I don't think he curses. Maybe he's one of those good boy Christians. Well, anyway, I felt like doing something nice. Gamer from Mars has always been really nice to me. He always wishes me a Merry Christmas. He's just. I think he's a great guy. I mean, his content is criticizable for sure. I'm not in love with all of it, but I like the fact that he's like an historian. I think he does a good job for the most part. I could tell you a story about Jody. I don't know. What is Amityville Horror? And I wrote, you really have to admire Gamer from Mars YouTube staying power. And I thought to myself, this isn't enough. I have to insult somebody. He's been on YT since he was a child. Quentin Reviews once made a popular video goofing on him, and now he's long faded. Out of nowhere, I attacked Quentin because I just felt like it.
Yeah, fuck him.
Why he seems to never got caught up in being some kind of fake snake, whatever the fuck I wrote. So Quentin responded to me and said, fair enough. He was like, took me a second to remember who Tommy C was. Fair play, but I'd rather be Tommy C than that lame-o Quentin Reviews. Like I was just like, yeah, Mumkey exposed you, you jerk off. And then they said, well, Mumkey, they were like, Mumkey got cucked by a 15-year-old.
We should do a fucking.
I would much rather be Mumkey Jones than Quentin Reviews.
Oh fuck, dude! I totally had a better show idea for this. You're just reminding me right now.
Well, that's at the time. We already showed up late. What do you want to do?
No, I know. You just reminded me. We need to do a show on the fucking the Turkey Tom thing where he debated him, like when Tom was like fucking 3 years younger. He was like a 16-year-old debating no bullshit.
Oh, we could have done that. Maybe we should save that for tomorrow though.
Yeah, let's do that.
Can you be around tomorrow? Oh, it's the funniest shit ever. Well, I don't have time. I have no time to edit that fucker because everything I'm doing.
Oh, it wouldn't take that long to be honest. I could do that.
By the way, the intro is going to be at least 30 minutes, maybe more. It's going to be pretty good. And then I'm going to upload it separately as well.
I've seen some of it so far.
You know what it is? I'm watching old Tommy C a lot with doing these old videos, and it's just making me mean. You know, I'm like, I'll just attack. This is something I would have done a couple years ago. Just attack somebody on Twitter for no reason. This is shit you do. You know, I just don't do it.
I was going to say, yeah, it really is.
Yeah. I really.
That's a lot of money, I guess.
Was I quite a visit?
Color?
Tone tapping fet funded $2. Spicy sausage. Ooh. All right, what do you want? What do you want, buddy? Thanks for the donation. Hello?
Are you funny?
Yeah, you funny? Can you get a microphone to work?
Hello?
Hey, you're on the air.
Hello,
sir. What's
hey,
up?
how you doing?
Yes.
Hey,
How are you
want to hear a
doing?
joke?
Sure.
Okay, so here's the joke. What's the difference between a refrigerator and a homosexual?
What's that?
At least when I take out my meat, it's not covered in shit.
That is that's a quality joke, man. What can I tell you? Did you look that up in like an internet site or something?
No, I made it up.
No, you didn't. It's
Yeah,
it's much too cringy to be made up. That's something you read out of some like truly tasteless jokes or one of those joke books. Because I had them all when I was a kid. You want to hear another really cringy joke?
Sure.
Where's an elephant's sex organ? His foot, because if he steps on him, you're fucked. Get it? Beat that one, cringe master.
It has this appeal.
It's a terrible fucking joke. What do you like, Jackie the Joke Man?
I mean, it has this appeal.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
What do you want? How can I help you?
Can you help me?
Yeah,
Nah,
you
my
do a
God.
fucking live stream,
You're a good
radio
guy.
show, whatever. How can I help you, sir?
Yeah?
You just seem like a great guy. I just love your shit.
I'm not. I'm a real fucking prick if you can't perform as a phone caller. I'm a first-class asshole. Ask Nick DiOrio. Nick?
Yeah, he sucks.
I'm not. Milk
Just
Jug,
5 minutes
$30.
ago,
Much
he
love
said
to you
he's
and your
Just
family.
the worst.
Thank you. Nah, I'm actually kind of a prick. To be perfectly honest with you. But I'm an honest prick. And in order to be a true fuckhead, you must get fucked with by me at some point. I think that's correct.
Hey, where's that girl from the audience who called me a liar about Blair White a couple weeks ago?
Oh, yeah. Where's she?
Yeah, where's that girl? Is she still here today? I'm just wondering. She called me a liar, and guess what? I was right.
I was thinking that today when I was cutting the video. Nobody ever calls me and challenges me and calls me a liar anymore. And it wasn't that common back then, but nobody ever calls in. Just
Most
in
of it's
case
just in
they're
the
wrong.
chat.
Well, because people get scared. They do.
Yeah.
Unironically.
Yeah, I know. If Walt was any good at his fucking job, he'd have played that. I'm really nervous right now clip.
Well, guess what?
Mumpy got banned, had a public meltdown, got cucked by a 15-year-old, got hooked on drugs, bounced back, and he's still more relevant than Quentin. I'll tell you why. Because Mumpy Jones is a fucking legend. He get cucked like 15-year-olds. All right? Like he could get cucked by Caterino. Don't matter. Mumpy is a legend. And he can make his own content. Fucking, Quinn's like me. He just reviews shit in his own cute way. Big butt lover, real fuckhead and member. Welcome aboard. Boy, that guy wasn't very
sorry, I'm nervous.
Ha. Such good timing. Such comedic timing.
Thank you.
I know. It's like a grenade. He threw it and went off. All right. Here we go from one winner to another. Gay retard.
Yeah,
Oh, great.
I have a joke for you, Tommy.
Sure.
What's 9 plus 10?
9 plus 10 is 19.
Oh.
It's 21.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
It's the old Vine meme, bro.
I don't get
Oh.
it.
It's a fucking Vine meme.
It was it was a good meme.
Mike
It's
the
really
Bike.
good.
Why are cows great? Cows great at everything they do because they're outstanding in their field. Oh my God, Mike the Bike.
That was so much better.
Anybody got bad? Give me the worst, cringiest dad jokes you can. We don't usually do. Piece of Groove, new fuckhead, new Twitch subscriber. Thank you so much. Probably stream over there, huh? Well, you still get access to the chat. Mr. Heretic, we had a good convo yesterday. Mr. Heretic, how are you?
I'm good. Yourself?
Great. Do you have a bad cringy joke?
Come on, say a joke.
Actually, I just had a question for Nick.
Sure.
What's up?
Nick, I want to know why you disliked H3's video before watching it.
I'm gonna kill you people. I can't take it anymore.
What's happening?
Yes, I dislike this fucking video. Dude, Aiden Projects. I want to punch Aiden Projects in the fucking jugular. I would make any point for the next 25 minutes or whatever, and he would continue going, yeah, I get what you're saying, Nick, but why did you dislike his video? And it was driving me so fucking crazy on Augie's stream.
Oh, is that what he's doing? Oh.
But Nick, why did you
nuts.
dislike
Yeah,
it?
but why did you dislike it before watching it?
Yeah, Nick.
To be honest, I don't even know. I looked down, it was already disliked. It must have been force of habit, but I wasn't going to undislike it and take it out on stream. So I literally, I still dislike it. So I think I guessed correctly.
What do you think of some ordinary gamers pulling those videos and apologizing? The first apology, I don't agree with the second one. I would have been pissed if I would have dealt with that a lot differently. I would have like,
I
okay,
think
it's on now.
Absurd that he that the doxing thing, that he even laid any sort of like relevance to that. I can't believe he said, well, you know, if Ethan felt like that's what it was, then I apologize. I would not have done that. Was the worst fucking thing I've ever heard in an exposed video.
You know, the thing
I wouldn't
is,
take
like,
offense to that.
There's a lot of people that feel like whatever you know, SOG did. A lot of people. He told a lot of truth about this fucking guy. The problem is the whole premise was based on something that wasn't true. But I mean, the feelings that people have about him.
A person of color.
You know, if I was Ethan, and I have nothing against Ethan, take heed. I'm curious to what you all think about.
Fuck him. Fuck some ordinary gamers on that.
Really? Well, he apologized twice.
He took an easy topic. He butchered the easy topic, and then he like completely backtracked.
But he backtracked because he was wrong. That's the right thing to do when you're wrong.
Yeah, it is the right thing to do, but then he also talked about Combat Wombat's post. Like, he inserted that. He goes, and somebody else linked me a post of him kind of donation shaming, but in my opinion, that really wasn't donation shaming either. No, that literally was, though. It literally was donation shaming. So you don't have to, like, discount other people's evidence.
So you're saying SOG pussed out.
It seems like people were telling me on Augie's stream last night that SOG is like, well, he probably doesn't want to be in drama. He probably just wants to get out of it as quick as possible.
Horseshit.
Well, why the fuck did you make drama videos in the first place?
He makes drama videos all the time.
If you don't want to be involved in drama.
My favorite one is Boogie. You're a complete piece of garbage, and I lost all respect for you. But I want you to get better. I love that one. That's my favorite one. I don't know.
That's what made me not like him in the first place.
Let me throw this. I'm just playing devil's advocate here. All right. Because I don't know SOG from a whole little fucking world. As commentators, maybe your day isn't yet. We're all gonna make fuck ups. We're all gonna make, maybe he just doesn't, because the whole thing was based on a bad premise. He just, I'll take. He's just taking the L.
I get it that he's just taking the L, and I think he should take the L. I don't think he should try to like defend his point to the day he dies. It feels like though he took the L on everything. Like arguments he never even made, arguments that other people are making. It seems like he's just like discrediting everyone because he made one bad video. Like there's nobody who has a good
make a video.
Why
don't you just bury H3 if you got such a hard on to do it?
I was talking about this the other day. I was considering making one. Like Gokinaru's video got taken down. His video was fucking dreadful.
Yeah, it was like good.
I thought you liked Gokinaru's video.
It's taken down. I'm saying there's no current like active video that's getting a shitload of views on H3.
But you know what? Because you're connected to Ralph, you might get a lot of views.
No, not that. Whatever you're saying, not that.
He likes to go on a kill stream.
A lot of these videos were saying that h3h3 siphoned the FUPA money.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I've never seen anyone with like actual credibility argue that. Then I went, wait a minute, I don't see anyone with actual credibility covering this. Like right now, isn't it crazy that Internet Unwind has the best video on the subject that I found that's like new?
God, if anybody's fucking honest, it's him.
And it's actually popping off on his channel because somehow h3h3, like one of the most hated guys on the platform, is like an underdiscovered fucking genre. Like it's like an open season for an exposed video.
That does feel like
that's a lot of money.
I'm not comparing him to Nesion. Quentin Reviews wants to become a bread tuber and stay a reviewer, but now he's just rebelling. Now, Quentin Reviews told everybody to fuck off. I don't want alt-right people on here, and not everybody's alt-right that has a problem with you, and he just ruined his career, and it's funny to me. That's another topic altogether. No, I do feel that there is an untapped sort of a Nesion anger vibe. Not that he's close to an easy. That could be topped, and it could be a lot of money. If somebody makes that first video, it's just going to open up the fucking floodgates.
That's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color.
The people who are
Thank you,
covering this are getting shit wrong. Did you see Keem's coverage?
Yeah, maybe we should do it, but I don't really have a beef with.
Fucking Keemstar came out and said that he made all this fucking money from what was that, Payday 2?
Yeah.
And he's like, it was on all these
DLC.
consoles. It probably made like what? Let's just say 200,000. He put like a huge number on the board of what it made. But when you actually Google the DLC, first of all, you see it just launched on Steam, right? Just Steam. So like all those other platforms, none of them. It only has like 500 ratings in total. So we were estimating maybe it sold like 2,000 sales for $5 a pop. It could be more, it could be less. But like the point of the matter is this DLC came out after that game's Ultimate Edition was out. Like that game was out, done. It's the last piece of paid DLC. So many people who bought it probably will never even know that released. So it's totally possible it didn't make that much. So he's saying, we spent $1,500 of our own dollars and all the money in FUPA. I feel like, why are we making this argument of where the fuck did the money go, Ethan? Do you really think Ethan stole all that money?
No, but you know what he could have done is continue to promote it and continue to donate to it. And I think that's probably the better of the criticisms. Is like
not
once he
really.
got what he wanted out of it, he didn't make it a thing where guys could have been protected in the future. You know, this,
well, one of it was the
3 years
big
later,
one was
that
the
could have
GoFundMe.
we could have a huge war chest right now. I mean, I would have done something like donated part of my fucking earnings to it each month, and we could have encouraged other YouTubers. It had this huge war chest for somebody like Susie Lou. You know, that would have been really great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do some really alcoholic shit right now. I forgot to bring. I thought my beers were under my fucking table, but they're in the kitchen. Talk or something for like 5 seconds.
What the fuck? This stream is not gonna end well.
Welcome back to the Shot for the Point. Today we're going to be talking about minority. No, I'm kidding.
Minority.
I don't know. What's the chat saying right now? There's a good binge frequency of videos on Quentin. Yeah.
There is, but like...
Gotta head to the bar.
What has been said already?
Derail. Why do you dislike it, Nick? What do I dislike? The Return of the Drunk
Mexicans.
So true, h3h3 could have raised the money for the fundraiser or whatever. We love Israel and the Jews. Okay.
We do.
One question, since you mentioned Susie Liu earlier.
Yeah, what about
what was your opinion on that guy who made that video falsely fagging Susie Liu?
Say it again? Say it again?
John Swan and all that commented on it. I can't remember what the channel's name was. It was like Quintinian or something. But he made a video of him false flagging Susie.
Oh, fuck that guy.
We
Some fucking kid with no subs made a video of false flagging Susie Liu. I commented on that, dude. I hope he loses his YouTube channel.
Yeah, me too.
We disavow that.
100%.
Yeah, I'm glad he fucking deleted it.
I think it's interesting that guys like us have disavowed that kind of stuff. Yeah, guys like us have disavowed that. Jeremy has went out of his way to not to harass her, which I got to be perfectly honest with. I don't care if you harass her or not. I am not here to tell you not to speak up. I am sick of fucking that. Don't harass anybody. But if you want to speak up, feel fucking free. But
yeah,
you know,
speak, don't do. Do not fucking flag
don't
flag, don't dox, nothing.
Yeah. You want to speak up, speak up. But if it goes to the realm of harassment, don't do it. But I sit there, don't go to Susie, you prove them right. Fuck that shit. But, you know, he's done that. Tipster is always really ethical. Jeremy, I just said, you have a stupid fucking unnecessary warning in the beginning of your videos. And we haven't seen any of that from her. So it's pretty clear who the bad guy is in that. And no, we always disavow that stuff, heretic. That's horseshit, you know? I mean, I don't know about anybody else, but
dude, I was in the comment section
this.
on that video. People were saying, like, take it down. Don't do this, dude. He goes, I made an alt channel. I don't care if I lose that one or this one, to be honest. I don't have that many subs. Like, that's the fucking point. Like, what a dick.
It just makes us look bad. It just makes our team look bad.
And he didn't even do anything, and he gave her some ammo.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he didn't do it. And she gave her some ammo. So thanks,
dude. Flagging is for fucking taking down videos of cats getting mutilated.
Yeah.
That's what flagging is for.
Yeah. CP. That's it.
I want to talk about one. I last week when everybody's getting the caption complaints and stuff. I haven't made this public, but I actually got a caption complaint on a Shot from the Point news video, but it was on Blair White, and it was a caption complaint. No, it was privacy complaint. on Blair White video, and I'm like, this is fucking her or one of her stooges. More than likely her. I'm not totally convinced her stooges are doing this. I'm thinking it's her. That language.
I'm thinking after the first few, they random started filing them.
Yeah, you're great, Tommy. Never get to listen live, so here's my donation and my random Twitch sub. Peace, bud. Peace of groove. Thanks, man. You're the best. You guys keep it going. You guys keep it going. But no, Heretic, we're when I say like when Nick and I and everybody on my team is 100% committed to fair use and doing it the right way, you know, we're doing it that way. You know, I don't think you'll ever hear me, you know, say, "All right, guys, we've lost, so let's start flagging everybody." You know,
Yeah.
you know. I think, and if anybody goes down, that's a friend of ours. I think it'd be more like we got to get him back up rather than get revenge.
Yeah,
you know, that's kind of
100%.
our move. So, I mean, we're really about this. You know, this is the way we talk offline as well as online. That's not some kind of virtue signal. We're about this shit.
I'm not fucking flagging a video unless someone rips a dog in half.
Oh, yeah.
Then I'll flag a video.
Yeah, that's about it. And if it's a cat, you don't.
And by the way, I would flag it for harmful and dangerous acts, which is what Susie Lou is flagging criticism for.
Yeah.
Harmful and dangerous acts.
Harmful and dangerous acts.
I would classify that as ripping a dog in half or throwing a cat out of a window.
No.
But apparently Susie Lou says mean jokes fit that bill.
Well, cats, it's okay.
Hey,
cats land on their feet.
Fuck you.
Yeah, they land on their feet. What the fuck?
Did you ever see that video on Twitter? Cats land on their feet and they threw it off a balcony.
Oh god, it's not real, right? Through a stuffed animal, right?
I'd assume so.
God, I hope so. Just a guy named Matt. What about killing a live squid? Somebody did that too, right? They eat squid live.
Yeah, the squid like jumped off the table during a mukbang.
God, it's disgusting. Although I gotta be perfectly honest with you, when I was a kid in Cape Cod, I think it was, I remember I just came back from watching E.T., like the E.T. in the theater, and my mom got lobster, and they were live, so we were gonna like cook them in the thing, and my mom put one in, and she did it half-assed, and the fucking lobster jumped out of the fucking thing and crawled under the couch, and we had to get him.
That's funny.
It's hysterical. Well, I was such a God, I was a little older than Tommy. I literally jumped on a chair. I was fucking afraid of it. You know?
Yo, bitch.
Someone in the chat wrote, I think that's a cultural thing.
Yeah.
If eating a live fucking octopus as it
animal.
jumps off your table is a cultural thing, that's why racism exists.
I can't. Eating a live animal is not.
Dude, I'm sorry. That's fucking disgusting.
Oh.
And no amount of cultural shaming is going to make me say that's
look,
not
I'm
fucking
all
disgusting.
about meat, dude. All about the meat. You know, I don't personally.
Dude, this thing's got fucking like, what is it? When you try to hang something on your window, it's got those fucking like the sound. What is that?
The suction cups, right?
It's got a fucking suction cup on the side of its hand. I'm not biting into that while it's still moving. That's disgusting.
Oh, gross. And by the way, I've had like a squid and it tastes like shit. It's
Yeah, they taste pretty good if you not do it.
What is the hunt what you're looking for here?
Yeah.
It'll just start sliding around your house. It's a snake of the water.
Yeah, I like my mom using a fucking broomstick to fucking push the lobster out from under the couch. That's what I remember.
Did you guys eat it later?
What?
Did you guys eat that lobster later?
Yeah, I guess we did. I didn't know you could do that. You could bring them home. I don't remember ever doing that before or since. But we were up in Cape Cod, so maybe that's like more common. Maybe somebody from Massachusetts can. Yeah, we brought the lobsters home. They boil it and you throw them in, and you do what you do, you know. And it's pretty fucking cruel. It's not as cruel as it gets, but I got to be honest with you. That's the way they're eating. Live squid. Well, you know, now that I'm thinking of it, what's worse, being eaten live or boiled alive? I mean, it's both pretty awful if you think about it. You know?
I don't care about like what it has with like the fucking the animal sake. I'm just saying it's gross. It's just running away. It's just like, no, I'm not. I'm leaving.
Imagine having a conversation with somebody eating that, and it jumps out of their mouth, and they take a hammer and say, "Hold on a second." You know, like that scene in The end of the Christmas Story.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
The old man goes, it's smiling. It's smiling at me, and the Chinaman takes the fucking knife and cuts
Can we get Onision on the show to talk about this? Because he's a big vegan. I want to know what he thinks about eating.
Yeah, but he's gonna say. You know what he's gonna say? Maybe rightfully so. You're okay with eating lobster and boiling them live. What's the fucking difference?
I want to hear Onision say it. I feel like that'd be really funny. I think that would be perfect. Yeah. Like that would be like when we got Rewired Soul on to go talk about that crazy lady. Yeah. I want to talk to Onision about eating a live lobster whole.
Yeah. Well, who went nuts with that? Vegan Gains. We haven't heard his name in a while. What was he doing?
He's fighting Critical.
Yeah.
Oh, good luck with that.
Because Critical made sausages out of KFC or something like that, and Vegan Gains had like a meltdown.
But aren't chickens like aren't KFC chickens killed in what you call it way? What do you call it?
Dude, I don't fucking. I'm just surprised Vegan Gains is relevant this week.
Me too.
Someone told me he was like a legend on YouTube. I don't know. I think Vegan Gains is more like
he had his moment. He had his moment.
I put him with like Stomedy and fucking.
He's with Stomedy. That's about where he's at. Stomedy. I still watch Stomedy from time to time. See what
I'm gonna drill a hole in my head.
He changed his channel name to something else. No.
Why would you do that? Do you hate money?
He doesn't make money like he used to. I think they curbed his channel like they did the Leafies. Mike the Bike, you're out of here.
Hey, so I was watching Augie's show last night, and Nick, you mentioned there was a point that h3h3 made later in the video, and I wanted to clarify. I think the point you were talking about that pissed you off was where basically Mudahar said that the Redditors would get down to figuring out whether Ethan actually donates the money. He said he would.
Oh, yeah, that was it.
That into being, now he's saying that he's gonna send his fans to find out my finances.
Yeah, that was fucking ridiculous.
I didn't take all that in. Help me with that.
Okay. Yeah, all right. So h3h3 said, because wait, Mudahar goes, I'll leave it to the Reddit detectives to see if he actually like donated all this money, right?
Okay. And
hold on, can you stop? Okay, thank you. Sorry. So yeah, basically he said that like what was I saying? I totally lost my train of thought.
I know. The Reddit detective. Reddit detective.
Yeah, so he's like, okay, I'll leave it to the Reddit detectives to see if he actually donated that money. And h3h3 made it out to be like, look, he just sent his fans after me. Now he's promoting this. Like, it was ridiculous. It was some crazy.
Boy, that sounds like somebody that would bitch to Susan Wojcicki about a fucking video.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
All he was saying, like, is if he didn't donate, I'm sure it'll come out at some point that he didn't donate.
I feel like him and Jeremy are really on the cusp here. Especially this year. Jeremy got lucky with Susie Lou. But I mean, the egos, and you know, I was thinking this today with editing these videos. I mean, like, when you're growing, and John Swan, listen, I'm not saying this is somebody that's, you know, jealous or anything like that. When you start like gaining, like really, really gaining, like John Swan is right now, or have the kind of power that Jeremy has, it really makes you fucking crazy. And just take note, John Swan. Just take note. Congratulations, 40K, by the way. It's amazing. And you know, it makes you fucking nuts. It makes you do crazy things. And I wonder if that's what happened to Ethan. I wonder if that's what happened to Jeremy. You start to look at other YouTubers and people in general like ants, and you just do crazy stuff, and that's just the way he comes off. You know, or you get to that point where, you know, I've got no problem screaming out fair use and criticism, but God help you if you criticize me. And we've seen that on this channel. That story's played out 100 times on this channel, maybe more. I don't know. It's really weird, you know. When it happened to me, and I'm not even above it. I just think that, like, I got really
that video
crazy.
Was just laced with fucking terrible points. I think he got that one point in the beginning that, like, hey, I didn't donation shame Jeff Bezos. What I did was I donation shamed Jeff Bezos about something else. Also, I donation shamed the fact that he didn't donate at the time, and said that if he didn't donate, that we wouldn't have, like, what was it? That we might not be able to justify having billionaires. I definitely did that.
That seemed
but
to
I didn't
be
do
where
what
he's
said.
going. We can't justify him, and that's a really fucking far left thing to say. That's not like a normal left wing fucking point of view. That's pretty hard left, you know.
Like, he's saying that you're using this to, like, radicalize your like your political opinion onto your audience. That's what Muda was trying to say.
Yeah.
And I think that's 100% fucking true if you look at his Twitter for longer than 5 minutes. And what he'll do is he fucked up that one point, so now he's like trying to disregard that whole talking point. Try to make any of the points that Muda made in your exposed video if you ever make one. And people are going to like, oh, well, Muda tried that. It didn't work. And then they're going to discount your entire argument because he did.
You know, it might be really time, even for me, to start really looking into his history. You know, I've stuck up for him when I think he's been wrong. I think Keemstar has made it a point to try to ruin his career. I always stuck up for him for that. But, you know, with these statements, the remover of Gokonara's video, it might be time to take, like, even a personal deep dive in this shit. Because I got to be honest with you, we can't have guys like that on here destroying other people. You really can't. It might be time to expose him. But it's like you said, like, nobody's got a firm grasp on him with the sub count. Like, we fucking kicked Susie Lou's teeth in a year, 13 months ago. But we don't really have the power to do anything about it.
There's nothing I can do about these huge fucking creators. I make exposed videos, but I can't take out guys like I'm Alex. I'm never going to be able to dent guys like Jeffree Star as much as I'd fucking like to, as much as I think we have to. Like, it's...
Yeah, it's tough.
When you hit
all we can do
point,
is pass it up the chain and let the other guys make the money. It sucks. All right, I'm gonna take some calls real quick. Mr. Max, you're on the air. Max? Hey, what's up, man? How can I help you?
So, I just want to ask this, right?
Sure.
So, if you look back at h3h3's recent videos, right?
Yeah.
It seems a lot of it just seems to be like the generic Sniper Wolf trending videos that would pop in.
Mm-hmm.
You have like reviewing these random products.
Mm-hmm.
You have Mukbang Has to Go.
Yeah.
And on his podcast stuff, he's talking about the small minority of people that are like freaking out about the iDubbbz girlfriend cucking, right?
Yeah.
Why isn't he actually talking about the Susie Lou false flagging stuff?
Good point.
It seems like something that would be up his alley. And there's confirmation that apparently Susie Lou has intel at YouTube.
Oh, we know.
Now, if they both seem to be connected, what's happening here?
Well, I don't think the correlation means he's connected to Susie Lou. But
no, I don't mean that. Yeah. But I mean, like, surely he'd like know something. If like, hey, maybe that's not how the partnership's meant to work.
Yeah, you figure
maybe
he'd
you could, like,
I think he's just bigger than us. He won't put a guy on his podcast with less than 1 million subs.
Yeah,
I mean that's pretty fucking notable. The one guy he did,
you're fucked, Dynabber. You're never going on the H3 podcast.
Yeah, but it's really that's how it is. Yeah. Like Tom made a joke, put me on the H3 podcast. We could talk about something. It'll never happen.
Yeah,
it just seems weird. Like his he made a personal video response to that Some Ordinary Gamer.
Yeah, after he apologized, right? That's the weird part. Maybe I figured he already had it in the tank by the time he's like, fuck it, I'm releasing it. Yeah, didn't work. Really.
I just think it's weird because like,
why does he want to anger his audience?
It just seems like he'd be in this alley.
Like, why does he want to anger his audience so much? Why does he want to, like, people that are kind of on the fence about him but still watch his stuff? Why does he want to chase them away? Because from my perspective, that's all he's doing. That's all he's doing. You know, and it's just a couple of my interactions with him. Like, I don't know if this ever. I don't think the stuff that I said H3 actually made it on the Baited podcast, but I remember saying something like, "Would you think about talking to Tommy NC?" Because after all, because he was on there to defend himself, and he admitted that he handled the Tommy NC thing wrong and blah blah blah, and he kind of made an excuse why he didn't go after Leafy. But I remember saying to him, and I don't think I made it on the podcast because that was a long one. Like you kind of use this guy to sort of further your attack on Leafy. What you did was a sneak attack on Leafy. Don't you think you should probably go on and like support him a little bit and just say hello to him? Because
that's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color.
Clown and me went on as Baited, and I've been on before. Like, I'm not saying you have to go on every week. I haven't been on Tommy's show in almost 3 years, but he never actually like reached out to the guy that he was so worried that Leafy attacked, and that's why that backfired on him, because it didn't seem sincere, and a lot of this stuff doesn't seem sincere. And then you got to wonder, is the H3 thing is because it could be because he doesn't like this. I wouldn't like my friend being talked about, even if he said what he said about iDubbbz. Let's say iDubbbz my buddy, I would definitely, but I wouldn't go on like he would. I wasn't attacking my fan base. It just seems mindless. It seems like he's the guy again that he apologized for being like a year, like 2 years ago. Oh yeah, I had my head up my ass. I was really nasty. Blah 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 blah. Remember that? Remember the whole thing back in 2018? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And now he's
I don't particularly. Cause
that guy's like on the surface now. You know. Look, I think Ethan's a legend on this platform. I think he's done some amazing fucking things. And I think he has a weird way of expressing his emotions, and I don't think he can grasp. I think she does, like how much he's turning people off. You know.
I just don't think he cares about it anymore because he's got a big house.
How could you?
Doing good. He doesn't care. Yeah, he doesn't care.
I give a shit. I can't. Well, Keem still gives a shit.
Money, I guess,
Keem still gives a shit. He's still in mind. He's still good.
No, but looking at him, I think Keemstar gives a shit, and it's very apparent. How could you say the shit H3 does and then like give a shit? I don't know.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
He's either really stupid or he doesn't care.
Yeah.
I think H3 feels extremely justified in saying what he wants because he feels like the majority. And based on the like to dislike ratio on the newest video, the loyalty of his fan base far surpasses the criticism he's gotten so far.
That's a lot of money.
I don't think so. I think if a good video comes out, he'll lose a shitload of subs.
There needs to be a better video that comes out, but the problem is Mudahar's video had that big flaw in it. But like if you look at it like objectively, fan or not, looking at H3's video, it's 17 minutes longer than it ever needed to be. It's full. He's super bitter in it. There's like
that really came off that he's bitter. I remember when I made my drummer video, it was so important. I was like, you got to come off cool on this one, bud. When I had to go back and drummer with his bullshit about me breaking.
Ethan needs to find someone that's not a yes man, because someone that could have, objectively told him, hey, cut this part out. Don't reuse the well joke twice.
Is that possible? Look what he did to his the comedian on his podcast just before the coronavirus. He really fucking buried that kid. It was like, are you doing a bit here? And God, it sounds like something I would have done. Are you doing a bit here? Are you talking serious? Remember that? He got mad at the guy.
Yeah, his fucking
the
staff.
You know, like when you know what it is with Ethan. Like when I'm angry, I yell. It's obvious. It's like you can take a picture of it and say, this is the definition of anger. With Ethan, it's not the same, and I think people think it's a lot more plastic. All right, I got 3 motherfuckers in here. You guys got to get the fuck out. Thanks for calling.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, I was thinking, why invite so many people?
Yeah. I forgot to throw them out, to be honest with you. But thanks for calling. Like, amazing calls, by the way. I'm not even joking.
It's pretty good.
Really good stuff.
Would you say like he's passive aggressive? The way he,
I think people, I think he's always been passive aggressive. I think that's. I also think that's part of his comedy style. But it's like it feels like more than that now, and I think I think he's in a lot more trouble than he thinks he is, or maybe when you reach a certain level, it doesn't matter. I really wonder if like PewDiePie started acting like a complete prick, would it matter?
Yeah.
If he started like going Quentin reviews style and like I want everybody to unsub me that's alt-right, which would be like suicidal. Like it's literally like it's channel poison. It's channel rat poison. I really wonder if it would matter. Maybe he's on that plane and he is royalty. There's no doubt about it. And I've always wanted to like Ethan, and I always get mad when people bring up some, and he doesn't. I've never seen him pull the Jew card. I've seen people say just fucking horrible, fucking legitimate bigoted stuff. Not like I'm not trying to be an SJW here. Like, and he doesn't really do anything about it. He doesn't get all fucking huffy about it. He's not like a bitch, but it's just like he gets blamed for shit that he never did, and I do think there's some anti-Semitism based in that. Some, not all. And it's hard to watch, to be honest with you.
You can't make a video on H3h3 without somebody talking about the fact that he's Jewish in the comments.
Yeah, I know.
Section.
It's like it's irritating. You said it much better than I could have. Yeah, it's really irritating because his Judaism, I don't even think he's religious, to be honest with you, has fucking nothing to do with it. But there's always like whenever I had stopped making videos on Alex Jones a long time ago, or him, it's you look at my like somebody's gonna bring up the Jew thing. It's like a guarantee.
Or like maybe a good example, like me. Oh, it's that Arab. It's Tommy's Arab
Yeah,
girl.
I don't think anyone's
Arab.
ever went. It's that Arab. I think they go.
Yeah.
I think you know what you're
Bad
trying
example.
to say. If they even knew or care that you're an Arab, they might bring that up.
I know, but I was thinking.
If they even knew, like, who the fuck is this caller? Why did Tommy keep
The
him
only
on so
time, the
long?
only guy that ever talked to anti-Arab sentiment was actually Tobes, because Tobes kind of wore it on his sleeve. You don't talk about it that much. Tobes wore it on his sleeve a little more. I'm a gay Arab. Actually, you know, I roasted the ever living fuck out of him on what you call it show, the Optic Decay. I went on Optic Decay.
Did you really? Why?
Yeah. Well, it was a friendly roast. So I was like, it's felt like it. He called me a boomer for saying, this is really funny. He called me a boomer for saying, like, the future is not fucking Hollywood. It's not late night TV. It's the fucking guys like Call Me Carson, PewDiePie. It's happening right here. He's like, you're such a boomer. I'm like, I'm a boomer. You're a boomer. What's the next fucking big movie I should pay attention to? Meryl Streep coming out with a new one? You know, it was pretty funny. I think some people in the chat that saw it, and they may have noticed it. It was fun. It was fun to make. Nah, he took it to try. I'm not trying to say he was being a dick. He wasn't. But yeah, but he did say, I don't miss shot from the point. Chat don't miss you either. You know. He was not the most, although he did great work over here, especially with Verst, he was not the most popular member of this team. You know? They're putting camels in the chat for you, Arab.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you for that. You don't even care. You hate Arabs. No. You're like one of those black guys that hates black people. You hate Arabs.
I don't. I hate the what's the word that I can't say right now?
Sand nigger?
No, the religion. I'm just not a fan of that per se.
You can say Islam. Why can't you say Islam?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe in front of them. Yeah, okay. All right, don't get in trouble over there. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you don't like Islam. Well,
get the ruler.
Yeah. Get the ruler. You're whipping your
steal
ass.
one this time.
No, it's like Tobes kind of wearing his sleeve a little bit. I think Tobes is more like me. Although I'm ashamed of it, I am into my own fucking ethnicity and identity, and I'll talk about it, but only to a fucking point. Yeah. So, I'm
not ashamed. I'm not ashamed of where I'm from.
No, you shouldn't.
I'll say that much.
You should be proud of where you're from. Absolutely. I hate people that are not proud. You got to have some kind of identity. You know. I mean, I'm not saying you got to go to every fucking, St. Patty's Day parade in New York, but you got to have something. Whether it just being American or some part of Europe or, there's plenty of thing to be proud of as an Arab, I think. You invented chess. Yeah. The Arabs invented chess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Arabic numerals.
Yeah.
And suicide
It's
bombers.
just no, it's just like there is like some pride of where I'm from due to
what the fuck was that?
What happened?
Due to
Was that thunder? Holy shit, that was
April.
loud.
It's April, dude.
And Nick is dead.
You have to get offline because you don't want to lose your computer?
Nah, fuck that. If it dies, it dies. Why did Ariana Grande send a fucking Photoshop picture of Patrick with a vagina to somebody?
Why not?
Hot. She sent a picture of her vagina?
No, she sent a picture of a photoshopped vagina on Patrick Star from SpongeBob.
That's hot. Islam. All right, let's take. I'll put leader in here. Is that the N word? Oh, we'll go back to the fucking call. I hope you have something intelligent to say. Raw, you're on the air. Mr. Raw, Obama, Russian, whatever.
Raw.
He probably walked away. Let's say bad things about Russians. There he is. Raw, you're on the air.
It's not working. Sorry. I have to leave.
I have to leave.
You're going to talk about No Fucker's latest video?
What is No Fucker's latest video?
I think it's about Russia.
Yeah, I'm taking a shot in the dark here, but if I had to guess, I would say something about Russia.
Maybe, just maybe. I'm not too sure myself. I got
shit on by Aiden Projects.
Yeah, where's Aiden Project? Put him on. And, I heard this rumor. I promise, Aiden. Aiden, by the way, if you're listening by any chance, I'm definitely. I've been working on my video, so I promised him I'd play some Warzone with him, and I want to. But I heard this rumor about Aiden, and it's really funny. Like when he jumps, like and plays Warzone, he does his own thing. He'll jump to the other side. Oh God, yes. Oh, is this true?
Oh God, yes.
He's
it's true.
It's
true.
He's not much of a teammate.
And I'm saying
he just does his own fucking thing. Like you know, he just does whatever he wants. He doesn't communicate. Like you don't land in the same place.
Dude, he
got mad at me
like
because he asked
miles
if I wanted to play last night, and I told him no. And like 4 hours later, he jumped in Vega's Discord server, and I was playing with Vega.
Yeah.
it wasn't on purpose,
really
but he got like really mad about it.
I bet he
and I'm like,
did.
dude,
I bet he did.
Like then, as soon as I do that, Pescator dropped a message below it, going, "By the way, Aiden just lands fucking everywhere." And I'm like, "All right, well now I don't feel bad anymore."
He just jumps when he wants. He doesn't pay attention. He doesn't walk around. It's so fucking funny.
Yeah, guys, you guys loot that place, you fucking losers. I'll loot the whole military base.
Yeah, I'm going up north while you're down south. You know, that's so funny.
Dude, he lands miles away.
Why does he do that? Why does he
miles
do that?
away, dude.
Like, what do you because like Aiden's a nice kid. Like, what do you say to him? Like, I'd yell at you because I know you. But like,
I yell at him. I say, "What the
oh, really?
Like,
what does he say?
Here, all over here. Get the fuck over here.
What does he say? Like, what's his excuse? Like, what does he say?
I'm coming. I'm on my way.
Yeah, I'll be there soon. I'm on my way. Don't worry. I just missed it. I just missed the jump.
5 minutes. I'm right
good
there.
stuff. Don't worry. I'll be there.
Like, why not just jump together? Why don't just like? Here's what I'm gonna do. Like, here's what I do. I'll go, Aiden. You get to call the jump, and we're gonna all jump.
Dude, we get fucking loadouts every time. Why does it matter what boxes you open and what guns you get? Nobody fucking keeps those guns anyway.
It's too funny.
Yeah.
It's too funny. You gotta get the best, but you gotta survive.
Like every game is literally run around until you have enough money for a loadout.
Oh, is he
then
collector?
Start killing
I
everyone.
hate playing with guys like. Is he collector?
I guess. Why else would you land in a complete
why would you? I had a guy
He's a collector.
B-Star. I used to have a guy. I used to play H1Z1 with him. He collected the map. Like, we never really engaged anybody. We stayed in the.
Wait, Aiden can't call and you banned him from the server.
Is he banned?
Yeah, is he banned? Well, that must have been from years ago when he sent people.
Yeah, you banned him years ago.
I'm gonna go unban him.
Yeah, go definitely unban him. We're cool with Aiden now. We love Aiden. We fucking love Aiden projects.
Aiden, you're unbanned.
Yeah, the last time Aiden was in this server, he was about to go watch the new episode of the Baited podcast. What the fuck?
Last time Aiden was a server, he was fucking making a video on me, and he said all his little faggy fucking fans were like, "Oh yeah, free Aiden!" Like they made a big deal about me kicking him out. I remember that.
Free Aiden, free my homie Aiden.
Free Aiden, no, get out of here. He's fucking. Making videos on me saying I stole
fucking 12
from him.
years old, bro.
He's like 12. Exactly. That's why I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at him all. He's a kid, and to be perfectly honest with you, I know what went on, and he was being used, which was exactly what I was telling people, but I couldn't let him attack my fucking shit. Where is he? Aiden,
I just unbanned him. By the way. Aiden,
you have to unban everybody to be
Aiden
probably, but he's more than welcome in. But I can't wait to hear his ridiculous explanation for this. I can't. By the way, I'm still playing with you, buddy. I'm still playing. I should stream it when he just jumps over the other side of the map. How funny would that be? Before I leave this, I'm waiting patiently though. Leader, you on here?
Okay. I'm sorry. Let me just mute that. Yeah. What is didn't if I recall correctly, didn't h3h3 want to originally get Leafy kicked off the platform with that initial beef that he had with him? Because it sounds like nothing's changed. It's like this guy's too edgy.
Now that you're putting the pieces together, I don't think that was the public. Well, I'm looking for the right word here. I don't think that was. He said that in public as that being his goal. I think the crux of the video was, come on, man, you got to knock it off with these kids. This is my. The way he tried to sell it was, I'm just giving you a check, and this needs to be done because it's not good for kids, it's not good for the platform. Boy, but looking back now. And wondering, was he trying to get some competition clipped? I mean, we have seen this before. Slazo, Alex,
Tell you what,
you really gotta wonder. Aiden projects. Most people don't know that me and you've been getting along for a couple months now, Aiden.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what happened with that? I haven't been listening to the stream.
Yeah, we're talking about how fucking terrible you are at Warzone. And how you have no other fucking
slander.
traits that are
Slander.
positive.
This is defamation. This is
Dude, you just land in completely fucking different places.
Yeah, well, witnesses.
Why do you do that?
I'm gonna talk.
Why did you do that?
Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm gonna talk to Stejo. I'm gonna talk to Stejo.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get you sued for defamation of my character.
like why do you I mean, look, I by the way, I didn't turn you down last week because of that reason. I heard it afterwards and I laughed my ass off. But like, you really just don't cooperate with your teammates at all? Is that true?
I do cooperate with my teammates. Sometimes I land a little farther because they all pick the shittiest location.
well, I play with you.
I land.
It's a team
So he
game.
lands
You
in
know
all
that?
the places with all the people, so he has instant fights and dies.
No, that is not true. That is not true.
He's ninja. He clears the whole fucking. He clears the whole block.
You land the
Retreat
opposite,
and pivot,
opposite
retreat and
direction.
pivot.
I cannot wait to play with Aiden.
You know what? Yeah, play me. Nick, play me on stream, and I will prove to you that you are a slanderer, and nobody can trust Nick Diorio again.
Jesus, we let him back in here after 4 years, and he already attacks our reputation.
Fuck
Jesus,
you.
send him
I'm
back.
I'm gonna ban him again. Fuck you, Aiden.
That's too funny. That's too funny. No, I'll play with you, buddy. I'm too busy trying to put the 8th year anniversary video together, because I'm really looking forward to it. But I promise you, I'll play with you. But I didn't hear about your habit until afterwards. I didn't turn you down because of that. I just want you to know. I wasn't being
I wouldn't blame you. I wouldn't blame you if you did. Nick is very convincing.
Well, I'm gonna let you pick the fucking place.
played you once.
Nick is
I was very
it was.
pissed off.
I gotta be honest with you, Aiden. It wasn't just him. You know, it was like a few people. Like it was like the talk of the newsroom. You know?
Yeah, he has enough money to pay for Anision's Patreon, so I'm sure he has bribe money.
I see why you got a couple $100K. You're too funny, man. How is your YouTube channel doing? How is your YouTube channel doing? I mean,
I don't fucking upload, so
you're one of those guys.
like it lives and dies and lives and I don't necessarily deserve.
Your videos still got like 300,000 views. Don't
How many?
they?
How many?
Yeah.
How many?
Yeah,
How many subs do you have? How many subs do you have? I haven't checked.
He's
got 840,000.
All right. Here's the thing. You don't deserve the first 200,000, you fucking prick. All right. After that, you're fine.
That's fair.
You built that channel on me.
It's fair.
I would never say you don't deserve those subs. First of all, Aiden, whatever problems we had in the past, you were talented at a very, very young age. You just weren't grown up enough. And now, God, you don't even sound like a kid anymore all that much. So, I mean, you got a real future in this platform. You were always very, very talented. Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, I don't like just like so we've spoken about it a little bit behind the scenes, but just so it's public to your viewers and everybody like on the record, like I don't stand by like majority of what I like, not about you, not even about you, just like
those parts where he said that you were old and stuff like that. I stand by those, but like everything else,
we don't gotta do that now. We don't have to do that.
I called you an old fat degenerate. I think I still agree with that, but
Aiden, we're friends. We're online friends for sure. We're friends. You don't have to. You don't have to. I would have. You told me about this, God, almost a year ago. Yeah, I think more than a year ago. And if it ever becomes an issue, we'll bring it up. But you know, I'm having you on as a guest right now. So I mean, water under the bridge, buddy. I'm different than I was too. I let a lot of shit slide now. I let Nick fucking fight everybody. It's fun. You know, I don't have the energy
win
to
sometimes.
But I will say this about that situation. I really did care about you and your well-being back then. That wasn't just me trying to get fucking views and fight Keemstar. I did care about your well-being back then, for sure, 100%. You know,
yeah,
and I wanted to get Keemstar. So I mean, as long as we're all being honest here, you know.
Yeah.
But no, we're friends. I consider us friends. You know.
Yeah. If I thought that anything was like malicious,
you were fucking. How old were you back then? 12.
Yeah, back then I was. It was
really. So you're old. So let me get this straight. You're as old as my daughter was now. I really can forgive that. I really can forgive that. But I want you to know. I want you to know that I did when I said about kids being used and stuff. I really meant that. And yeah, I was trying to use that to hit him over the head, but it wasn't like it wasn't happening. Yeah, I meant that. Look, it's one of the. I am in very good mood, and all the wonderful things that I've been clipping and making this video on. I'm super excited about it. I don't think anything can make me mad. Not even Quentin reviews.
Quentin review. I don't know what happened with that guy. I met him a while ago. And
he told everybody to fuck off, so they did. That's the story of Quentin reviews. He told everybody to fuck off. Everybody's a fucking right-wing wacko, and they did. They fucked off. Congratulations, you're less relevant. Yeah.
I think he does actually get some views still. Like,
he gets good views. I would love to get the views he gets, but I mean, he's an arrogant cunt. I love the way Mumkey destroyed him. And, he just, I don't really have a problem with his content and some of the stuff I like. I mean, he made a really funny video on Gamer from Mars. Like, one of the funniest.
He made a really funny video once, but he's a fucking arrogant cunt. I think he's terrible. I hope his fucking house on that Facebook farm game gets fucking burned to the ground.
Have you ever seen this video, though? Gamer from Mars. It's really funny, and I brought this up when I interviewed Gamer from Mars. It's called Every Gamer from Mars Video, and I gotta admit, it's about 5 minutes too long, but it's really, really good. I gotta be honest with you. But I said something today, like, this is when Quentin was like, cool, February 24th, 2017. Gamer from Mars gets way more views than him, and he's more of a legend than Quentin will ever be. Clinton will be remembered as the guy who blew it because he was mad at PewDiePie talking to somebody he didn't like, being Ben Shapiro. Gamer from Mars will be a guy that's been on the platform since he was 12 years old and made a living out of it. That's the difference between the two. So watch this video. This is you got to join my stream if you want to in there. This is Every Gamer from Mars video. It's one of the best fucking videos ever. I'll give Quentin's not a no talent. He's just not as talented as Mumkey Jones.
In the past 10 years of YouTube history, there have been plenty of people who have succeeded as well as some people who have failed. And you wouldn't be surprised, most likely, to hear that there have been many people to scrape their way to the top of the totem pole. One of the most successful people in recent memory has been Felix Schellberg, better known as PewDiePie.
The Third Reich was a period of rule in Germany from 1933 to 1945, a time controlled entirely by the Nazi Party. The leader of said organization was a man named Adolf Hitler, who has grown extremely controversial since his reign and death due to his leadership and the stances that he advocated for. By the late 1930s, Hitler and his regime began increasingly aggressive territorial demands, and by 1940,
is this about PewDiePie?
No, it's they're making fun of Gamer from Mars because this is how he fucking does his videos.
Hitler had planned for a worldwide conquest, and he likely would have come somewhat close to this had the war not ended in the mid-1940s. Interestingly, one country that Nazi Germany did not attempt to invade was Sweden due to the lack of resources and a long list of alternative concerns. Little did those involved in World War II know that Sweden had a lot more value than they would likely foresee, as they would be in due time be starting an invasion.
He's doing a video on what he's doing. He's making fun of Felix Schellberg, and Gamer from Mars does have a habit of doing this, bringing up shit that's like completely fucking irrelevant and working that irrelevant shit all the way to his point. And he doesn't do as much as he used to, but that's what he's making fun of here.
Their own.
Oh, this is ironic. At first, I thought no. I zoned out for a second. I heard Felix Schellberg.
Honestly, I gotta be honest.
Hitler in the Third Reich.
I gotta be honest. As much as I can't, well, it's not that I can't stand crit. I just think he's a joke, right? This is one of the funniest fucking videos I've ever seen in my life.
October 1989 to Lotta and Ulf Schellberg. Raised in the city of Gothenburg, the developing PewDiePie had an interest in both art and video games. It was often noted that he found an amusement in creating illustrations of such iconic characters as Sonic the Hedgehog and Super Mario Brothers. Sonic the Hedgehog and the Super Mario Brothers were both video game franchises first created in the 1980s and 1990s by rival video game publishers Nintendo and Sega. Mario was technically originally featured in the 1981 game
because Gamer from Mars has the need to explain absolutely everything. Not so much anime. I like his content.
In this, his character was originally known as Jumpman, and he didn't exactly run with his iconic modern colors. Since further Donkey Kong games have gone on to suggest that the Donkey Kong we see in this adventure is the grandfather of the 3D modern counterpart, It's been widely speculated among Mario fans that within the canon, Mario and Jumpman aren't exactly the same characters at all. Some have even gone on to suggest that Jumpman is most likely the rarely seen figure of Mario's father, although that's never been confirmed and any mention of this in the future isn't very likely. Sonic was first featured in 1991 on the revolutionary Sega Genesis, not to be confused with Terminator Genesis.
Yeah.
The Terminator franchise began in 1984.
So you get the fucking point. It is one of the great videos. And again, I think Turkey Tom's a big fan of Quentin, or was. I remember I was actually in the NCO when they got their first fight. It was really funny. But I mean, Quentin's a douchebag. He's just kind of an asshole, you know. And at least he's principled asshole. John just got destroyed by Destiny. Yeah, that's a long time ago he did.
Yeah, that was a bad stream, dude. I watched that a couple times.
I gotta be honest with you though. John Swan, the person, the respect for I tried to watch his stuff on the Goop, this last video, and I get why people see he's good. He is good. He's good. He does not connect with me at all. I don't get it. I do not get what
he said that rich blacks commit more crime than poor whites.
Yeah, that was great. That's a John Tron I like.
What the fuck was that?
That's a John Tron. He can't. Yeah, he makes good videos, but he can't debate. Yeah,
you got to see Destiny's face. He froze. He goes, "How do
Thanks for handing me a victory."
That's crazy. No. He's like, I don't even know what graph to pull up. They don't even track data for something this stupid.
I only like JonTron's older videos. All these like older YouTubers are losing their flair now. Like I loved h3h3 back in the day. His reaction videos were like, I found them really funny.
Yeah.
And now he's just like, what the hell? What is he like? Look what he became. Like, it's just like I miss the old days. I guess I wasn't.
Well, look, both those guys are legends, and if there was a YouTube Hall of Fame, they'd both be in it. But no, not Quentin. But no, those guys, they make great videos. There's no doubt about it. I've never really connected with John stuff, but I don't think he's a bad person. Bad guy, certainly not a racist. He was completely unprepared to talk to Destiny. You know, I mean, it's not. Destiny debates all the motherfucking time. You know. And that's his thing, you know. But if you want to watch Destiny get embarrassed, watch the Mediger one. Mediger fucking, slapped him around like the bitch that he is, you know. So
there's that great clip of Destiny where he's like, "What is it? I don't gatekeep who my girlfriend sleeps with. So why would I gatekeep, what you're saying?" And that was probably the worst take I've ever heard from him.
Well, considering somebody who's filed strikes on Twitter videos that Brittany Venny made, yeah, I would say that's a ridiculous take.
I'll tell you one thing. Fucking Destiny, when he debates stupid people, is one of the most talented people in the platform.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
His debates on Coach Red Pill are some of the greatest content that I've ever seen on this website.
Sometime. No, it took me a long time to respect Destiny. But I mean, first of all, he's obviously, he went to the highest level. Was it StarCraft he played? Was that it?
I don't know.
Yeah, something close to it.
So I mean, he went to the highest level of StarCraft. He's a good debater. He's a good content creator. I mean, I don't know about leaving your. I think there's much more. If you wanted to make an exposed video on Destiny, start with the leaving his family and going to that cuck relationship and shit like that. He was a guy. He got custody of his fucking kids. Did he let that go or something? Maybe I'm not informed on this, but I don't know. I fought
all I know is he gets lucky sometimes because they write funny shit in the chat and he'll take it. But he was debating Coach Red Pill and Coach was insinuating that he was a pedophile.
Yeah, that's right.
For not for his take on the child porn or whatever. He said he was a pedophile because of a picture. That picture of Keem where they photoshopped his legs super short?
They did that to him,
and he
too.
looks
Yeah,
like
I've
a Mario
seen
character.
I've seen that
they did that to him, and then Coach Red Pill goes, is this a real image of you and a 12-year-old? He goes, what? The image where my legs are photoshopped to be an inch tall? Yeah, no, that's actually not a real image, Coach Red Pill. But somebody in the chat just asked me. Yeah, but somebody in the chat, and Coach Red Pill's like, well, I just needed to know, I just wanted to make sure. And he goes, hey, CRP, I know you're making these pedo comments right now, but I was wondering if you're actually the guy who only dates girls who turn 18 and dumps them by the time they're 22. Because I'm not saying that's illegal, but I'm saying it's a lot fucking creepier than anything you could find on my fucking repertoire.
Oh, wow. Well, you know what they did to him, too? The FBI went over there looking for stuff because all those alt-right wackos fucking filed reports on him.
Oh, wait, do you know what he says? Do you know what Coach Redfield says?
What do you say?
Are you upset with me because I get the good pussy?
I gotta get that one, too. That's really great.
Destiny destroyed him in that, dude.
Didn't he fucking have a dust up with I think Cynic Snacks did a video on this, but he sucks too.
Nick loves
fuck
him.
that guy.
What?
Nick loves.
He sucks.
Fuck that guy.
He fucking sucks. Fucking his buddy, fucking Jay Aubrey sucks. No. Jay Aubrey sucks. He sucks. He's a big fraud. He's a big phony.
I like Jay Aubrey's YouTube channel.
I like his Twitter account.
I don't like his Twitter account. I think his Twitter account panders to every demographic possible.
He doesn't have an opinion he doesn't have an opinion for himself at all. I mean, he is just pathetic. I mean,
dude, his Twitter account should have a sign. Like his banner should say "We'll fuck for likes."
I haven't been in the loop. Did he do something or get into controversy?
No, he just does every popular opinion on Twitter.
He's a phony.
Like everything anyone's saying, he just panders for likes.
He's a cocksucker.
Yeah.
I privated that video, you fuckface.
I got that shit. I got that shit.
I privated that video.
You should re-release that interview with Keemstar.
Yeah.
When you had no idea what was happening, and I'm trying to have a normal conversation.
I knew at
and
some level, there was a little voice inside my head to say "shut up," but I'm like, wait a minute, it's my show. So I literally argued with myself in my head.
No, that wasn't a little voice. That was me. That wasn't a little voice. I was telling you, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to get fucking content for my video.
Really bad.
Fucking Willie Mack question.
Yeah. Willie Mack asked a question, and Keem goes, "I don't know what you're saying, Willie." Well, I think I understand exactly.
I'm allowed to be drunk on my own streams. Fine. You see, a couple things about Keem I thought were interesting. First of all, he said that Willie's video is like not poorly researched. But Willie's video on Leafy is, I mean, it's a puff piece, and I don't mean that it's not a challenge. It's not a piece to be critical. So it's kind of a puff piece on the history of Leafy and how like great that whole time was. I loved fucking Willie Mack's video on Leafy. I thought it was great. And then Keem kind of chimed in. He went at me for tweeting it today, and he says it's all wrong. Something about, and I watched a video over and I didn't see it. Like he said that Leafy went after, maybe because it was about him. Leafy went after FouseyTube first.
No, he said that Leafy's the first one to go after FouseyTube. He goes, no, he's not. And then he's like, well, he's kind of, I'm thinking he meant like he's the first one to actually successfully go after FouseyTube. I don't think Leafy discovered FouseyTube, but I think he was the first one to get like a huge.
Yeah. Well, and fucking Keem was probably chipping away at that shit. So yeah.
Yeah, but he's probably like, well, why are you having such a positive retrospective on a guy who ruined my?
Well, in theory, Keem, I went after FouseyTube before Clown did. I did it on my show. Didn't have much impact, you know. But there was that, and then Keem called out fucking the E boys. I use that term loosely. And he went after True Geordie, which generally shocked the motherfucker out of me. I was a little surprised that he called True Geordie a moron and accused True Geordie of protecting Alex's career. I would have never put Keem on that hand. I figured True Geordie was just too fucking big for him to fuck with. I was very, very surprised. Very surprised.
For being in America, I don't realize how big he actually is until I see like the comments.
I have done videos complimenting him, and I didn't compliment him right. And I read my comments. I'm not even kidding you. Like, just the virtue of it. Why are you reporting on him? I get a lot of those. You know, sort of like with the Call Me Carson stuff. Thoughts on Quentin reviews? Well, he reviewed himself right out of a fucking, a million sub channel. That's what he did.
That's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color.
No, I wouldn't call him that. I don't like calling people that. I don't think I ever have. Sober. That's not a word. I say that word all the fucking time. You can't say cocksucker anymore. It's terrible.
Oh, season's coming in.
I can start saying Jay Aubrey is a cocksucker. Why was I so mad at him? I don't particularly like him. I think he's a fraud.
No, I just said, hey, can we talk about Jay Aubrey? And you're like, Jay Aubrey is a fucking cocksucker. Like, he's out of nowhere. It was so random.
Real quick, just a poll in the chat right now. What do you want? You want the 8-year anniversary show on Friday, which would be the actual anniversary, or do you want it on Saturday? What would be easier for you? Put 1 for Friday, 2 for Saturday. I'm not even joking. I'll probably put a poll again on. Why would I want? Isn't that you want it on Friday, Vault? Isn't that's a ROM, isn't it?
Yeah, it's easier for me. I want it on Friday.
Really, y'all want it on Friday, huh? Get the fuck out of here.
This show's been going for 8 years.
8 years. Well, it was a hockey channel. 4 years for the.
So, did you see the lady who's going around asking questions?
4
about
years
Kiwi
for
Farms?
for trending topics or shit.
Like Business Insider's doing an article on Kiwi Farms.
Yeah, I heard some reporter. I guess I.
You want to take some gulps?
So tell us about this, Nick.
Yeah, so Business Insider is like asking around for like Kiwi Farms information, so that's going to go fantastic. They're specifically asking YouTubers big or small to answer for it. So if you're really looking forward to getting doxxed and harassed, I think it would be a great idea to give a statement. No, don't do that. Whatever you do, don't do that. If you're a YouTuber who wants to go give a statement on Kiwi Farms, scream it into the corner. You're better off doing it that way. Yeah. There's no reason that you should ever be associated with a Business Insider article.
So Nerd City, this is your opportunity. Get on it right away, Nerd City. You could ruin the fucking platform and other people's platforms much more if you go tell them how rotten Kiwi Farms is. I hate Kiwi Farms, and I wouldn't do that.
I tweeted that out. I go, yeah, I'd love to answer your email. Just meet me at send me a message at nerdcityblog.gmail.com or whatever.
Oh, that wasn't my idea, was it?
No, it was not your idea. No,
no, don't tell anybody. You don't tell anybody. I got a real quick at it. We uploaded a rewind, the first one on this channel today. And I got to be honest with you, this is my favorite part. I'd forgot about this. I don't know. Is this weird to be impressed with the expression on your own face? You know? Yeah. So we got rewind on here now. So they're coming. Hell, you might get another one today. But I really love this the last thing because I know Clown didn't want he's living with Nerd City, and I was really roasting the fuck out of him. Well, I wasn't even roasting. I was just mad at him. So, I don't know. Watch the expression on my face. Well, I'm getting ads. Holy fuck.
No, you can't do
Oh, sorry, a little too close. So, I thank Clown for being on.
His wife!
Put a one in the chat. Put a one in the chat. Thank you for coming on, by the way.
Yeah, I'm good. I didn't even plan to call in for this long. It's just to talk about nerd.
It's a good stream. I might even have to put you in the title because I think you were on that one.
Oh, you fuck! No, you.
I love that. I didn't even realize I did that. Like, yeah, fuck you, guy. You know, because he doesn't want that shit.
Mafia shit.
Yeah, he doesn't. I love it. I do. I gotta be honest. I love that. I'm like, yeah, you motherfucker. Yeah, baby.
Can't do.
Good. The rewinds here. Yeah, that was really. Like I love it. It's like gotcha, motherfucker. Gotcha. But that was a good episode. I wasn't really roasting. I'm mad at him. I'm so mad. Mad. You know, like, do you hate Nerd City, Nick?
No, I love.
Do you think Willie Mack hates Nerd City?
More content. No, I hope he makes more content. I can't wait to watch it.
Do you hate him? Do you hate him as a human being?
It's my thing.
Do you hate him as a human being?
No, I don't hate him. I love him. He's fantastic. I love him the same way I love all the video subjects like Susie Lou. I love I'm Alex. I love all these guys. They bring me much joy in my time.
You think Willie Mack hates him?
No, Willie Mack definitely doesn't hate him. Willie Mack was just trying. Willie Mack asked him like, "Hey man, do you want to make it? Like, can you just come on? Like, I mean, I'm not saying this because you're a big YouTuber and I need like the plug. You're saying I'm taking you out of context. Can you just like put that in perspective so my audience, your audience, can see what you're trying to say?"
Nick, I hate him. I actually hate him. I think he used me. I think he used.
Yeah, but you have a personal issue with him.
Yeah.
That's why when this whole call thing that obviously is never going to happen because he obviously only wanted to talk to you, despite what everyone else has told me.
No, because he can manipulate.
Yeah,
me.
I was like, why do I have to sit in a
apparently.
fucking call with Tommy C in Nerd City? Tommy has like an actual issue with this guy, like a fundamental issue where he thinks he got fucked over as a friend. Me and Willie Mack are like video critiques go brrr, and we just want to look at that.
Yeah.
Like I just want to talk about his video. I don't want to talk about him on like a sociopathy level. I don't fucking know.
No, because I know what that call is going to be like. It's going to be like, you really don't understand what I'm saying. And I'm sick of getting my fucking pissed on and being told it's raining because it's really fucking aggravating for me. And it really shows you, he thinks of me as some kind of fucking ant. You know, I mean, and I know another YouTuber that talked to him that felt the exact same way. And he was trying to actually pull a clown and get us together and try to get through this shit. And that guy walked away thinking, I'm sick of being pissed on and being told it's raining. So I had enough by then. You know, I mean, to sit there and, you know, I'm telling you, like, I'm telling him, well, I think there's a legitimate complaint here. I think there's legitimate beef here. And he's like, if they dox me, I'll leave the internet. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, dude. Yeah, that's manipulation. That was designed for me to panic and say, I'll make sure it doesn't happen because he wanted me to rein you guys in. And I don't appreciate that. I'm only going to rein you in if I think it affects my fucking show. I'm not going to rein you into your own content. You know?
But weren't you somewhat doing that to him anyway? Like, you're giving him a lot of, you're being like nice to him. You're like trying to see him say his arguments in a favorable light at the start of all this. At least that's how I.
Well, yeah, and I did do that because I gave him the benefit of the doubt, and then I get messages that I'm fucking telling Augie and Bobax and all them, you know, that I'm manipulating them to get at him. Well, I must have some deep-seated hatred for you when I don't, and I've done nothing to promote. And I've said a million times in the channel how much I appreciated, like, when he got big. You know, he's always a Shot from the Point fan, but I don't believe he was a Shot from the Point fan. I think he knows that it starts here. And I think it literally starts here. And I you know, you can call me a bragger or something like that, but yeah, I think it starts here. I'm not saying it doesn't, everything starts here. Obviously some shit, I mean, you really want to give some early credit, give him to Augie for Sissy Lou. But I think he knows that, and I think he tried to control me via money. And, you know, it's a little tough when these big, the only guy that's 100% like, it doesn't work on is Nick. But when these big YouTubers talk, some of them talk to me, I get like, wow, that's really great. They make you feel great about yourself. And I just think I hadn't done that in a long time, and I think he did that to me. And I really, really resent it. Where it's with Mac and fucking, and then you know, say, you know, like, there's another thing too, like saying my guys are bad guys. I don't care what he says about Bobax, but I mean, like, he kind of suggesting my guys are insincere and they're just not like fucking smart enough. And I'm like, Nick's 10 times smarter than you, dude. You know, it really, yeah, it hit me from all angles. You know, the
only one I've ever spoken to and been nicer to is probably Jeremy. Because, like, in the past, it's hard to be mad at Jeremy about every little thing right now. When every time, like, any of my fucking friends have an issue, he has jumped in, like, time and time again this past month and just bailed everybody out.
One thing about Jeremy, you got to give him, he does go out for other channels. You can't take that away from him. And
it's literally all these people who affect me, like John Swan, and he helped me with Shiloh. It's like, I gained a lot of respect for him, and that's it. I still think he can't take a joke.
I know he can't take a joke. I think he's a little bit of a fraud. You know, at least as far. Well, I think it wouldn't be that bad. That would be, oh, it's my friend that can't take a joke. But it's just, you know, it's his history of, you know, you're an SJW. You can't take a joke. Yeah. It's really irritating. You know, and he wasn't very nice to me. And I think I was pretty nice to him. You know, like, he went from me to fucking Milo Yiannopoulos. You know, and then he's like, fuck you, I unfollowed you. And you know what pissed him? You know what I did? I checked the DMs the other day. You know what I did that pissed him off? Do you remember the old music he used to use to close? It was really dark and creepy. I asked him for it. Like, can I have that? I really like to use it. And maybe he thought I was going to use it as a parody or something like that. But at that time, I was very... and actually, Vault was a huge Jeremy fan. And we both used a bunch of videos together.
Tommy,
back in the day.
Music, I get music anyway. Every time I look for music,
I wanted that music particularly because it was just so cool. Well, here's why I wanted that music. I thought he said it was only like he only had 5 seconds of it, like enough for an end card. I thought there was a, you know, with a lot of these like little clips, there's a whole like 2-3 minute song. I just want to hear the song. You know, I thought it was really, really cool. You know, I'll show you. I feel like fucking casting today, so I'm gonna show the quartering. Let's see his big video. I'll show the example of what I was talking about, and that's all I wanted. All this shit's new. Filter.
That's my favorite part of making an exposed video is I'll parody someone's complete style for like a certain segment or something like that. And getting Tro's music from the segment that I was talking about Tro on was so fucking difficult.
Yeah.
I ended up getting it through one of his editors.
Oh, really? Well,
I was like, hey, John Swan told me that you might have edited this segment.
Let's go view count. Kickstarter 15 minutes ago. Go ahead.
Do you guys believe that he is getting shaped? Like, do you think that Jeremy is like, because he says it a lot that YouTube is like, you know, what's the term? Like, you know, like slowing down views to his channel.
No, he's fine.
I think a lot of them. Tim Pool says that as well. I think there's some truth to it, but it's not affecting them like you think. I think what it is they feel they could have more views, and it's not fair. Either you know what? It doesn't really matter. It's not fair either way. It's total horseshit.
I just think it's marketing.
But I think that's what it is. It's marketing, and I think
video.
Tim Pool does it, and I think he does it too. But it's not like they're lying. You know what I mean? I think there's some truth to it. Oh fuck! I got the video.
Because Crider does he does the same exact thing, and like his videos get like 1 million views the first hour or two.
Yeah. It's really it really is fucking irritating as fuck. I don't know, my shit froze. You know what I'm talking? You know what music I'm talking about? It was really dark and creepy. And
yeah, it's all
I could have done with it. And then he shortly, another thing that may have pissed him off is when he called it though. He said that Stan Lee was being abused. What did they call elder abuse? And
yeah, I remember that shit.
I literally went in there as a friend and like, you might want to hold off on that, just in case it could open you up for a lawsuit. And he's like, don't worry, I got this. And 2 days later, it turned out that it was true. And I said, wow, what a call. I was like, really great. And then shortly after that, I asked for music, and then he just said, fuck off. And then, you know, a year and a half later, 2 years later, he's talking to Nick and saying, but I thought me and Tommy were friends.
I think it was a jump for the fucking Killstream shit. The Mundane Matt stuff came out, and it was a cash-in. Everyone wanted to get a new Mundane Matt. Keem wanted one, and you could tell. I think Jeremy wanted one. If you could pull somebody's flag history and destroy their career, do you know how much fucking money that would draw in? I'm sorry.
And they shortly, you know, if you remember, they shortly kicked him out of that community as well. Dear Mundane Matt. He put, like, remember this one.
What's going on, everyone?
Here. Oh, this is the music. Yeah, this is the video that really pissed off fucking Matt, and I don't actually blame him, because Jeremy came off in this video like he cared and was friends with Matt, and apparently I talked to Matt. He was never friends with Jeremy for a second.
Yeah, dude, I hate everybody who makes these videos. I hate Muda for making them. I hate his fucking videos. Yeah. I hate fucking Rich's fucking videos like that. Everyone wants to make an exposed video. Nobody here wants to make one. But this is
like a lecture, like, you know, for this is
yeah, dude. Hey, listen, man, we're friends, dude. Listen,
you can't be doing that.
I just think you're making a lot of mistakes. It's all of the fucking exposed video and none of the responsibility.
You know who really hates those? Keemstar, because he knows they're all bullshit. You know,
I know they're bullshit. Yeah. That's why I feel
and going back to h3h3 and going back to h3h3, that's kind of why people fucking, you know, kind of turn on him in the Leafy situation. Here we go.
You can come back from this, but most importantly, accept the fact that YouTube is never going to be a job for you. This is going to follow you around forever. You're not going to get help from other creators, period. Go get a job, dude. Learn how to weld. Learn a trade.
Like, when did he say he wouldn't? You know?
Dude, I like how he started that sentence off with, you can bounce back from this, and he finished with, learn to weld.
That is how you works for your job.
Well, I didn't think about it, because, you know, Matt used to pull fucking anywhere from 30 to 70,000 views back in those before this happened, and every so often he'd get 100K. You know, he wasn't what he was at the height of Gamergate.
That's literally what I get right now.
Yeah, but Matt made Matt made videos like Jeremy did, so he was direct competition. Yeah. So he makes you he had, like, I got to be honest with you, like, Mundane Matt is the style that I'm doing Shot from the Point News. It's the same fucking style. You know, and I don't know if he did it first, but that's where I learned it from. was Monday Matt.
Augie does the same style.
I don't. Maybe
I make fun of Augie because I know he hates Matt, and I go, yeah, you do the Monday Matt videos.
It's exactly what it was. But here we go.
I hate that comparison.
Yeah, but you're
You can hate it all he wants.
Toiling away, pooping out 5 YouTube videos a day.
Listen to him.
What? My 2 a.m. upload.
Yeah, get out. I need to come. And it did. It really cleared the way for him.
Bro, retreat and pivot.
Your father, act like one.
Oh my God!
Yeah, it's so
what?
pathetic.
Is that music time?
Is it just me?
It's just, at the time you can say whatever you want. That was the music right there.
Yeah.
You can say whatever you want because just Monday Matt was just that hated. You could say whatever the fuck your father act like one. What is his father having to do with like? I think you could be kind of a bad person online and a good father, I guess. I think I'm pretty good. But
can we play the new? Wait, can we play the new MC Jarbo song to end this fucking stream?
Sure.
Tommy's gonna get his thing.
It's not on Monday Nat, but it's on iDubbbz.
Here's the music. I want to hear it.
All right, it's really good.
I gotta say, what happened to Jeremy? I mean, is it just me, or he looks like a caveman now compared to what he looked like back then?
He looks like Quentin Reviews.
Shit.
This is all I wanted. All I wanted was that music.
Oh well, Jeremy's fucking. He's no one's getting their. Everyone's going
That's a
no
lot of
shave
money, I
November
guess,
right now.
for a person of color.
What is that Jarbo? They accepted Carpino, $5. I'm happy to do skits revolving around my ignorance making coffee. Smooth sailing over here. Other than that, is that Stephanie? Is that the Italian girl? Carbino's Italian.
No, it's someone else.
Different one. Thank you so much. What did you want me to play?
I just sent it to your DM on Discord.
Okay. Let's.
It is
Let's check.
It is probably the best item. It's better than Andy's song.
All right.
Is it?
We're not making fun of fucking Matt Jarbo for a change.
You meant to be some kind of.
Hold on a second. Here we go. This guy Jarbo the Hutt, he mostly makes fun of Monday and Matt. But
he's better than Liquid Richard.
Yeah, he might be. Yeah, he's definitely better. Here we go.
I love my girlfriend. For example, listen to this shit I'm facing. No more kissing without first asking for permission. Ian, get yo bitch ass in that kitchen. Ian, listen, Ian. She's always on OnlyFans, so I bought a gold subscription. So I can see how much of her pussy, tits, and ass I'm missing. Oh my gosh, I love my girl so fucking bad. But why she spread her legs and take this dick inside of our bed? What the fuck? You know what? I've seen enough of that crap. Time to file a DMCA. Hey, just call me Monday Matt. Huh? Damn.
He said, how does this guy search down the one time that fucking iDubbbz said Monday Matt? That's fucking funny. Oh man, we smoked him. I guess we're never getting iDubbbz on the show. You know what? Now that I'm gonna bring it up Word City, I'm like, there was a rumor floating around 2017 that Monday or the iDubbbz didn't really like me all that much, and which is fine. He can not like me all he wants. But I talked to Nerd City, and I heard this rumor because he said he was like talking to him. And he says, that's not true at all. He's like, he's brought you up before. I'm like, really? And he said, no, he said that he really thought you got screwed after the beta thing. I'm like, wow. I was always told he hated my guts. Now I don't believe it. You know?
Yeah. That didn't happen.
No, I don't believe it. No, he probably does hate my guts or doesn't know the fuck I am, one of the two. You know? Well, he knows who I am because he watched Baited, so he definitely knows that. But yeah, he mentioned Baited in the Leafy video. The greatest fucking video he probably ever made. But yeah. Commentator, is that Anthony Hack Commentator Edward?
Yeah, it is.
Why does he always get kicked off of Twitter? Is it because he spams all the time?
Ed keeps getting kicked off of Twitter. Okay, so I think it's Habanabe's fault this time.
Oh, good.
Yeah, because some girl, I think her name was, I don't want to say her name because she's a crazy fucking girl, but I'm explaining to her, like, hey, listen, Ed's doesn't, like, he doesn't mean to offend you. Like, he's not going out of his way to, like fucking ruin your day or make you cry, because apparently someone was, like, crying hysterically. I'm like, dude, like, I don't want to, like, offend Ed, so I talked to Croaxis about this, whatever, and he said it was cool to say, but I'm like, dude, like, you're going after an autistic kid, dude. Like, why? Why are you fucking bullying this autistic kid and getting his account suspended on Twitter? Like, how big of a fucking scumbag are you? Like, Ed hasn't said a fucking mean word to anybody. Like, yeah, he's gotten into drama with Anti-O's and he said some stuff that maybe some people probably wouldn't like, but I don't think he fucking means it.
Oh, shit.
It's like, come on. Why? Why would you do that?
I don't know. Couldn't fucking tell you.
That's a lot of money, I guess.
Thank you, Matthew Duggan. Nick, you should make more videos. You deserve more subs. Well, if you made more videos, you deserve more subs, Matthew.
I took like a week off. I've been just fucking trying.
Oh, you're doing fine. You have to make one. Look at Colossal's crazy. Guy still has cred. You know? Actually, dare I say the clown has you know the grasshopper has outdone the master. I think Clown has more credibility than iDubbbz does now. And he used to go on and on about like how great iDubbbz was, and he's nowhere near as good as iDubbbz, and iDubbbz does this and iDubbbz does that. And I would say Clown holds his credibility, and he doesn't. Maybe that's why he does. He made like, you know, a couple good videos, and he doesn't make any more, and you can't lose the belt if you don't fucking play, you know.
Yeah. I think if iDubbbz doesn't upload, his career is truly going to be over.
He'll upload.
I think if he makes some content cops, then I think
I really wonder
recover.
I wonder if he makes money, like he's like Leafy and he has other jobs outside of this. I always felt that iDubbbz could walk away from this end easier and quicker than anybody. And you know what? He hasn't backed down from that video. We haven't heard anything about him panicking or anything like that. I think what he said on there, he meant. He doesn't give a fuck. And I actually kind of admire him for it. Whatever, you know.
How is he gonna make another
the video sounds a lot better if he says if he doesn't say that I think it's okay that people jack off to pictures.
The video sounds a lot better if he doesn't hit publish. I mean, it was just bad from the fucking right out the gate. It was a bad idea.
Yeah,
but it's principled at least.
He legitimately bullied that child in the first minute. That like obviously trolled him. Like his whole account is made of like joke tweets or whatever. Yeah. And he's like, "You ruined my life, iDubbbz." It was obviously a parody for
It's in his bio. It's in his fucking bio.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, like fuck off. Yeah. Like come on. You're the content cop.
I don't really like that iDubbbz has fallen off a little bit. It does not make me happy.
I don't care.
I think Content Cup is dead anyway. I mean, we go to October this year. It'll be 3 years before we made another. He hasn't made one since 2017.
3 years?
Yeah, man. It was RiceCon.
That's like a whole event. I remember that where I was when it came out. It's like the Challenger incident. You're like, I remember
if there is another Content Cop, it's gonna be there's gonna be more discussion about it, how it fell off, than it is on how effective it was.
Well, he's still making one apparently.
Yeah, the response to a Content Cop is going to be like, iDubbbz is a simp and a cock.
No,
and how's he going to come back from that?
No. If it's good enough, then nobody would care about that.
You know what I think he needs to do before he makes a Content Cop? He needs to make the kind of content he did over the summer. Joe Biden. I forgot. It's like an old Ronald Reagan joke. I think it's how things have come full circle. Well, I forgot. Joe Biden. I wish I could play that Joe that thing Trump tweeted.
Fucking amazing.
It's fucking Trump tweeted out a political. He probably got it off of fucking the Donald on Reddit. He tweeted out. I can't play it because there's some Fat Man Scoop music in it. I'm a little afraid.
That's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color.
Tommy, did you read my chats about NBA defending Lou? Who's that? Is that the? Yeah, did we cover that? That was the guy that. Who
defended Susie Lou?
NBA. Who's that? Call in.
NBA?
I missed that. Sorry. Oh, the Donald is dead. That sucks. Well, somebody made that fucking kick-ass meme. I don't know. It's such a short clip. I might not get hit for it.
I DM'd you just if you want to play it, but I wouldn't risk it.
We're an hour and 30 minutes into the show. I wouldn't risk it.
Yeah.
I'm dangerous. I'm fucking dangerous.
You gonna do it? You gonna do it?
I'm crazy. Nah, fucking's been great lately. They deserved it. That ain't it, motherfucker. Would you tweet me? All right.
Pull up.
I'm dangerous. How come it doesn't? How come it didn't go there? They remove it, motherfuckers.
Tommy's going senile.
That's weird.
I'm clicking on that shit right now. Hold on.
Yeah, it's the same one.
Why is some black guy popping up.
That's a lot of money, I guess.
Out of all the people. Okay.
Oh,
I didn't scroll up. Luke Thomas funded $5. I don't think Content Cop would have been effective anymore. It's been too long to be relevant. I don't even think that is like. Here's one way you can deal with: buy subs, and you can buy subs and get away with it, and the big guys can buy plenty. I know fucking Rice Gum was doing that. It just was so like. Right. I know he's popular at the time, but I never bought this for a second. All right, this got my vote. Well, I was voting for him anyway, but I'll be real. But watch this.
Not another commercial. The kid used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I love kids jumping on my lap.
That's enough. That's one of the funniest fucking things. I say two, you say Pac. Two, Pac. Two, Pac. That might have been the funniest shit I've ever seen. Amazing.
If
oh, God.
Canada, I'm worried.
How do you compete with that? You got every 15-year-old boy in the palm of your hands.
I'm voting for him.
And me, because I'm emotionally like 15. You know, I don't know how you be with that. Like, how do you come back? Like, I saw somebody respond to Trump, and I wish I had snapped the tweet. He's like, it's stuff like hateful stuff like this that has made me not be able to talk to friends and family. He actually wrote that to Trump, and I'm thinking, motherfucker, that's why he posted, because it exposes people like you. Who would not talk to friends and family over a fucking meme? You idiot. You know, I wish I'd have snapped that motherfucker up, but I forgot about it. Somebody actually wrote that. I think we're done. I think that's it. Aiden, thanks for being on the show. Augie's here. What do you want to say? I didn't even notice you were here.
Yeah, I just popped in to listen.
Anywhere. I think it's.
Dude, that iDub song is amazing.
No,
you should end the show off on that. You know.
Yeah, dude, you totally didn't get to the best part.
You don't think?
Yeah, you missed the magnum opus part, the best one.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Do you still have it open?
The way
I don't know.
that
I'm listening to you. I'm listening to your argument here, like why I should do.
The way that he rolls into the N word just stings because you don't even know it's coming.
Is that right?
It's amazing.
It's right here. It's right here.
All right. Here we go. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for the donos. Look for more rewinds, more news, more everything. I'm actually going back to work right after this, so thanks so much.
Bitch,
I do appreciate it. Peace.
OnlyFans, bitch. Get my bitch on Only fucking fans. Drop your pants, bitch. Scoop your dick inside your fucking hands. Quick, iCups gives not a shit. You nut over his stupid bitch. OnlyFans, hit the switch. Grab your wallet. Click, click, click. Get the camera. Click, click, click. Out come the dick pics. I respect the tricks. Love my bitch. Much respect. All she's doing is showing her tits. So dudes out there can lick your smartphone, lick your laptop, lick your fingers. Yeah, it figures that she licks this nigger's black cock. And you make the from what I'm seeing, you ain't protecting fucking jack squat. So for the next content cop, my girl kiss inside of a cup, and I'll drink it up like a good little cock. Yummy, delicious, mommy. I love my bitch, but she's gotta earn her own fucking money. Yeah, I'll give you a kiss. Mwah. Now take everything from me, being a pathetic. It's not easy.